Dear Bhaktas, dear devotees of Shirdi Baba, I welcome all of you to this lecture, this is Satsang, for two reasons. I travel a lot. I used to travel a lot to Minneapolis, Chicago, New Jersey, and West Coast. But look at that. For this Satsang, I just walk less than a minute. This is the shortest distance I travel to a place of Satsang. All those people who are living part of South Haven will know what I am talking. Other people, you know that, right? Ivaturi family, very great family, they all know. I live next doors. In fact, it is their home too, which makes this home mine too, mine and hers. So, this kind of proximity. What do you learn of Shirdi Baba? I breathe in and out Shirdi Baba. Is topics like the next 1 hour, 6:45 to 7:45. When you come to know all these things, you will wonder, is our life okay? Are we living, is the mic okay? Are we living the right way? Is it really the way we should go to listen to Sai Uncle? Because he will bring out the other angle. You all know third angle in engineering institutions, but I have been taught eighth angle projection by Shirdi Sai. Several people today talk about consciousness, higher echelons of consciousness that brings you AI, artificial intelligence. By leaps and bounds, there is progress every day. This morning there is a progress, this evening there is another progress. With that kind of a stride with this technology, I want to keep pace so that new and new information about devotees I never spoke about. Sometimes I speak certain things and then I'll continue, which I often do with Jyotindra Ramachandra Tarkad. I often do with Kadam. I often do with Das Gunu Maharaj. All these things for an hour and 10 minutes or sometimes 45 minutes. Namaste. Sri Rao Garu. Is it Sri Rao Garu or AI created Sri Rao Garu? I can't believe my eyes. Oh, that is Sri Rao Garu, without specs. Usha Garu, that's his family. Others in the family? Oh, very good, very good. Pavitra ji, I know Pavitra. Archana ji, I have not seen you. Austin? Okay, I have not seen you. I heard about you. I know you, Harish ji. Baito. I normally don't stop my satsang. You would have seen in behind the cars, I brake for. Very funny things they write in this country. I won't tell you some of those things. It's very funny. When I see those small bills, I brake. I brake for those bills. They're so funny. For 42 years, I have seen them. I stopped my satsang for a person like Sri Rao Garu. I did it, right? And Usha Garu and Pavitra ji and Harish. Continuing this, when I talked about these things, you'll be wondering, what kind of stories Uncle is going to say? What is the English grammar and the lexicon? All those who read my email, there is a humor in the email that Sapnaji writes. Beautiful English, but they write only, hey, Uncle has not enclosed any dictionary. We all need, everybody forgets m-w.com. There is a lovely dictionary. But then, a lot of people call me, Mama, what is the meaning of, what is Max Muller saying about Rig Veda? What is liturgical, Mama? And what is philology? Is a typo? First time someone told me, Mama, there is a typo in Sapnaji's email. It's philosophical, it's philosophy, you typed as philology. I said, my dear, thank you for teaching me some English. It is philology. It's a study of scriptural works. It's called philology, right? Am I right? So, let us go to the very inspiring story of, Pune devotee. His name is Dinesh Nigam. Anybody from Uttar Pradesh will know all the Nigams. So, he is a tailor by profession. When he's a tailor, he just minds his business. He goes, wakes up, and then goes to the tailor shop and then does his work. One good thing he was doing was every Guru Purnima, he used to go to Shirdi. He never missed for 25 years. And then that year, which is 2009, he missed going to Shirdi because his mother was sick. She was in the ICU, and therefore you can't leave your mother to go to the feet of another mother, right? Your own mother you know better. That's because you know your mother very good, better than this mother. All of you know this mother and this uncle very well, just like you know your mother, right? Mothers are great human beings. He could not go. He was very happy. He was taking care and she was making it all right. She was getting out of the ICU, but then he came to his tailor shop. That morning he woke up and then he went on thinking, there is a twinge of a feeling that I missed going to Shirdi. I missed going to Shirdi this time because I should have gone. It is my mother. He never thought my mother prevented me from going to Shirdi. No, that is not the thought. It is the very thought that he could not go on Guru Purnima day, right? Important day. Ramanavami and other places, things are very important. Sri Rao Garu knows better than me because he is trustee of a Shirdi Baba temple. Usha Garu is better than a trustee because she finds solutions. That doesn't mean any humor here. She finds a very practical person. She finds you give her a problem, shoot a problem, she'll come out with a solution. That is how they both, as a couple, they succeed owning industries, owning artificial intelligence, creating robots. So many things he would have done that I don't know. 24th, my calendar says I'll be in Austin. If I go there, I'll meet the robot right at the forefront of his, in the front of his door. A robot will call me, Sai, uncle, come inside, like that. The moment will be like this. Well, that is robot today. Tomorrow he will create a robot. This is true. I am not just praising Sri Rao Garu. He may create a robot that will run, that won't fall down. In the TV, it fell down today, the Chinese robot. This robot will keep running and finish the marathon like our Austin devotee who is doing the puja today. What's her name? Naveen and Sushmita. She's a marathon runner. She ran a marathon in DFW. Coming back to the tailor. He was feeling very sorry. When he was working, he had lots of working, he took a big scissors and started cutting and designing the cloth that a customer is answerable, and therefore he started tailoring. He was doing his business. A fakir entered his shop. Much renowned tailor shop that it was, Nigam's tailor shop, very famous, but then a fakir entered, and then he was standing there. Not that Nigam didn't appear. Dinesh didn't appear to watch him and, okay, let him come. But then he was thinking, what is this audacity of this fakir, an old man? He didn't even look at him, and then he went on doing his work. At that point, the fakir asked him, he was very bold, he said, why are you not looking at me? To which he said, Dinesh replied, not even looking at him. Dinesh didn't turn around, he was just cutting and doing his business. Like your morning cup of tea. He said, why should I look at you? If you want a rupee or two, just take it from me and bhag jao. In Hindi, bhag jao means just get out of here. So take a rupee or two. And then he was standing there. He didn't demand any money. For a good 10 minutes, he never even looked at that point. The fakir asked Dinesh, तू मुझे क्या देगा? He said he offered 2 rupees, right? तू मुझे क्या देगा? तुम तो अपना पहचाना नहीं. तुझे पहचाना नहीं, meaning you didn't recognize me. What are you going to give me? I mean, what is that you are going to give me? I am going to achieve. तू मुझे क्या देगा? That's the way in Hindi. In English, I cannot translate correctly. People know Hindi. So, at that point, the book says, What will you give me? What will you be able to give me? You still have not recognized me. Dinesh was unable to reply because he considered this fakir without any this thing. He is audacious enough to enter his shop, and then the fakir continued, "Why didn't you come to Shirdi Darbar this year?" Look at that. So far it was a normal fakir. Why did you come to my Darbar, Shirdi Darbar, this year? Then that shook him. The fellow automatically turned his neck. And then he looked at the fakir. He was wearing a large pure white kaftani. His head was tied by a white cloth behind. And then he looked exactly like, this fellow knows, right? He looked exactly like Shirdi Baba. You looked exactly like Shirdi Baba. That is what our Nigamji is thinking. Pune Tailor is thinking. And then the fakir, he was wondering, I know that I wanted to go. Who is this fakir? He doesn't know who he is. Neither do you. You don't know who he is. I only know. Now you know. Who is this fellow coming and telling me, Shirdi Darbar, I didn't go. I have gone all the time. Only this year he is telling everything. These are all the secrets I have. At that point, the fakir says, now you are, he is reading thoughts, right? So the fakir reads thoughts and says, you have now recognized me, right? And at least have a look at me. Now, Dinesh finally looked up. In front of him stood the fakir. All his thoughts exactly coincided with that description. And then he looked like Shirdi Baba himself. And then he was wondering, and he was astounded to know that he is Shirdi Baba or somebody else. But how can Shirdi Baba come? He doesn't know much about Shirdi Baba. Like the devotees who come but once in a year. Because, South Indian people, some people, no offense meant here, some people will come, oh, we will go, it's only next street. Oh, we will go because Rani Garu is very, very well known to me. Oh, we will go. I talk with Naveen Garu every day evening while he's doing his gardening. Naveen Garu is good in gardening, back and front. He will also help us sometimes. Thank you. If that is the thing, so everybody knows him, right? And therefore, he is thinking, I don't know this man and who is this? At that point, the fakir says, he is wondering, Acha, you keep on wondering and give me a sheet of paper. Look at the turn, an empty paper. He is looking for the paper. At that point, the fakir says, it's already, we went inside to bring it, took about 40 seconds. The fakir created a white paper. And then he was looking for a pen. Who? Nigamji, Taylorji. Said, I don't need any pencil, paper. I can write with my finger. So he took the paper, he wrote something with the finger, and then gave it to Nigamji, the tailor, and then gave it, saying, keep this paper carefully with you. At all times, you should keep this paper. Look, when he appeared before Kadam, he said something. When he bought, the wife asked him to bring, what is that? Anybody Kadam story? He wanted the detergent powder. He couldn't find the detergent that you all buy, right? Alms, no. Tide with whitening agent, Tide 3x, 4x, NX. All these things you find, Tide Plus. So he couldn't find any other things. His wife said he got only a key because Kadam's home's key was with Shirdi Baba in that story. Coming back to the Tailor Ji, he just said to keep the paper with you. This paper is going to be very important. If you lose it, you will lose the value of me. This fakir's value you will lose. At that point, Dinesh thought, this is no ordinary fakir. Giving the paper, he disappeared. The disappearing act is what is making Shirdi Baba extremely Shirdi Baba. Because my mother saw touching me, I was 1.5 years old, and then he disappeared behind me. That is what made, had he not disappeared, other mendicants would not have come and told my mother, I was 26 at the time, I was 1.5 years old. Had he not disappeared, just remember these things, just like Taylor Ji. He disappeared and Taylor is thinking, oh, all my thoughts are right, he must be Shirdi Baba. A hint, a glint is already there in his mind to be proved much later with all the other anecdotes. A short while later, Dinesh is thinking like that. And then, what is that? I never even offered a cup of tea. Sai uncle got cup of coffee, cup of tea, everything. Then he didn't offer. She got a cup of tea, he got a cup of coffee. But I didn't offer a cup of tea to this Shirdi Baba, and therefore he is feeling very, very sorry. Some time later, he said he took the paper home, and then after some time he wanted uh, something to happen. I know what it is to happen, but the story will become too long. It's something to happen, and then he took the paper and then wrote it on the paper. This miracle none of you have seen, none of you will see, that I cannot say. Some of you will see if you are dedicated to Shirdi Baba, like ... I'll say Ivachuri Maharaj, or like our Karthik. He's a great devotee. Nobody will understand from the way he looks. He looks like a modern cricket captain of India. One Jai Shima used to be there in 1960. He used to look exactly like Karthik. I know Jai Shima. A swashbuckling batsman, the one down. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, this fellow wrote something, and then see, we will test it. At that point, he wrote something, that thing materialized right in front of him. He immediately knew, and that is Shirdi Baba. Now somebody is thinking, we have to demand all the papers from Mama today. In that room, I'll say, give me a paper, I'll write something with mine. Now let them finish. Can I stop? No, there is a rustling noise. There is a crackling noise of $100 bills. So I hear. So I'm looking down. Oh, it's only paper. But then flowers, beautiful flowers, decorating Shirdi Baba's holy feet. Now, he got all that he wanted. A lot of money, he bought 2-3 tailor shops. Okay, so he is thinking, there are millions of devotees who visit these festivals. Lakhs and lakhs of devotees come there. But then Shirdi Baba does not remember anybody by name like he did me. That's what Nigamji is thinking. And then Nigamji led a very great life. He opened several shops, he trained several people. But then, what is the takeaway, the moral of the story? If you love Baba with your heart and soul, Baba will always reciprocate. But then if you don't read the very email, even after reading the email, you get discouraged on the third line. Right? That word I told you. Some of the words I have to call Sapna ji. Sapna, what is that word? You ask Nandakishore Maharaj. So Nandakishore is very good in English. I get cleared by him. Such English, Mama, why do you write? Somebody even said, Mama, we don't read. You know the reason? You are failing to send a dictionary. We don't have dictionary. And he said a funny name. Why? How come you don't have dictionary? Mama, we are doing IT job. No, wait a minute. IT people are super smart in language, I know. But they also need some dictionary when you see a word like liturgical, right? I don't know whether you will say okay or yes, no. We are IT people, we don't want dictionary. There are several meanings that IT person is very intelligent. He probably will come to the satsang. This story appeared in Sai Sagar magazine several years ago. I have several stories that happened in his life, Nigamji's life. Extraordinary stories, but I don't have time because they have given me only 1 hour or 1 hour and 10 minutes. I'll continue with the story of an accident in which he was pulverized to a agglomeration of bones. There is no skin on the body, and some of the bones were also crushed, and then they were taken away by the police. I'm taking you back to May 2003. I know the date, but it's not necessary. May 2003, a gruesome accident on a very major intersection of New Delhi, Connaught Place, happened for a motorcycle. The 16-year-old high school finalist, very bright man, he was a valedictorian, and then he was joining a brilliant college, maybe IIT Delhi, +2. He was thrown away, and then he became what I described just now. He became that. This story of Rishi, this is a story of Rishi. I'm going to the third part. Two parts I have given 3 years ago, 5, 6 years ago. Am I right? Rishi story some 5 years ago. You remember? Part 1, part 2. Part 3, you don't know. Part 3 involves a great Shirdi Baba devotee. Her name is Pooja Didi. Okay? Pooja Didi. She is the one who learnt a lot looking after Rishi and bringing him back to life. This is the brief story of how Rishi got back his life. After the surgery, Pooja ji goes and wants to see Rishi. When he went to the bedroom of Rishi's home in New Delhi, she was shocked. She thought he'll be a high school boy coming from ICU. But then she saw only a heap of bones, a bundle of nerves, and then no skin on the body. Only the head, throat, and above the throat, there was head. That was also leaning to the right side, showing that he was paralyzed. The right side of Rishi was completely paralyzed thanks to 7 or 8 neurologists did the neurological, surgeries. His 7 or 8 surgeries was done, and then he was sent home. The total bill was 15 lakhs. That is part 2. You remember all the stories. Baba came with a bowl, and then in the dream of Rishi's mother, he kept on walking. If you have forgotten, kept on walking. Lots of money were down the bowl. You have not heard the story. Down the bowl. And then Baba, she was saying in the dream, her name is Amrit Rani. She said to Rishi's mother, how can I get Baba? Can you solve this? Because it's going to be 15 lakhs, a lot of money. We don't have any money. Even all the retired money. Her husband is a farmer, Lieutenant Colonel in India's army, very senior officer. Even he cannot get that kind of money. And then afterwards, taking care of Rishi. This dream over, and then she told the husband, and then husband said, we all have become addicted now to Shirdi Baba. For the first time, she became a devotee, and the next day, she talks to lots of friends and family. All he could muster was about 50,000 rupees. 2003, 50,000 rupees was still some money, right? Not today anyway. And then he said, the Lieutenant Colonel said, I'll go and find out from the hospital accounts department how much we owe. So determinedly he goes there, and then he finds in the front desk, the lady is there and the accounts chief, and said, whose account are you looking at? It says Rishi. Rishi's last name, anybody, I'll say. Last name is Chibbar. Rishi Chibbar, Chibbar. So Rishi's father was looking at, and then she was going through the account number, Rishi Chibbar's name, last name, first name. She first says, there is no such account. And then he says, 1 week ago, yesterday, there is a big surgery, neurosurgery. Immediately she could get it. And then her face was completely blossoming. She said, we have a credit balance of 50,000 rupees. Somebody came, 9 people came. All 9 looked alike. They were all sannyasis, fakirs, wearing white robe, white kafani, if you will, and then white headgear. They came one after the other, they paid. It was 15,500 rupees. 15 lakhs. 15 lakhs and 5,000 rupees they paid. So you have a 5,000 rupees balance. The father said, please take a closer look. That is not my son's account. We didn't send anybody to pay the amount. At that point, they proved, no, it is your son. We'll take you to that room. In the room, Rishi was there, a doctor was there. The doctor said, thank you for paying the money yesterday. You paid, and therefore, we are done with all the surgery. You can take your son back. He conveyed the news to his wife. The first proof that if you love Shirdi Baba, he will appear in the dream and give you money from the golden bowl, right? And then real money in the account. This has happened really in New Delhi in 2003, May 28th. Pooja ji is going inside the home and then seeing all these things. I told you all, manifestation of all the bones. And then she doesn't know what to do. For the first time, she says, but she's a great Baba devotee, I forgot to tell you. She says, Baba, what shall I do? How do I create an ambience in this home to cure? How do I cure? Have you given me any of this thing? I'm not simply capable of doing this thing. This is a humongous task. And I am not up to this. You have not given me a power. You have not given me any siddhis to cure this young man, 16-year-old man. She's just feeling very, very sorry. He looked at the Rishi very questioningly, and then the Rishi's eyes met. But Rishi could not even turn his head to the left side. She cannot touch Rishi anywhere on the part. Shirdi Baba has sent me to you, told Rishi. You will do all right. I promise. Please have faith in Shirdi Baba. He's telling Rishi, Pujaji. You will be all right and Baba will cure you. And then at the same time, the eyes met with a photograph on the wall of Shirdi Baba's bust. Something like this. Then Baba is moving. Something like this. And then Baba is moving and then saying, Pujaji, don't get discouraged. You can cure him. Go and pray. Go and pray for him. Cure him. And then Pujaji says all that I told you already. To which Baba says, in the picture, it's moving, his lips are moving. Says, go and pray. I will cure Rishi. At that point, Pujaji gets not stumbling. Oh, Baba is going to cure him. Because she knows Baba. She has written a book on Shirdi Baba, lots of miracles, and therefore she knows it is going to happen because Baba himself is telling me it's going to happen. And at that point, the mother comes and says, how can you do that? Rishi doesn't even know any sign language. He cannot talk. Look, right now he is hitting his head on the wall. He wants to do something. He doesn't know how to talk. To which Pujaji says, bring some woody. I brought some woody from Shirdi. Bring some woody, mix it with water. Immediately give it to him. That was done by Rishi's mom. And when the woody went down his throat, he seemed to attain some kind of a peace. He turns around and looks at Pujaji, but cannot talk yet. Puja musters all the courage to touch from one hand. He is lifting the head. It's very difficult when there is only bones below the neck. And then with the other, she is going to touch the throat. Few days before, a doctor's note, a doctor's bill, along with that, a very important note came to Rishi's mom and dad, unbeknownst to Pujaji, because they have not divulged it, they have not given it to Pujaji yet. At that point, she writes, 2 weeks later I came to know that Rishi lost his voice box. Rishi had already lost his voice box, therefore for a lifetime he is going not to talk. He is going to be voiceless. Even if he survives, he is going to be a voiceless human being, and then he is going to be boneless human being. There is no muscle, there is no skin, very little skin attached to even the rib cage and then hip, leg. That's a very pitiable thing, right? If you visualize, you will know. If you put yourself in not Rishi's foot, in Pujaji's feet, you put yourself, you are looking at this, and Baba wants me to cure. I have seen such situations in people's lives. I have seen people hit by cancer. I have seen people who are suffering from paralysis of the right side. I have seen people who are going through dialysis with creatinine level at 9.3, right? You have seen one lady going through 9.5. She was airlifted to India and she received a kidney. That's a huge story, humongous story of how she got a better kidney. One kidney lost. She's wondering, will I have the surgery? Another kidney came, 2 lakhs plus 2 lakhs. It's okay. She's today living. She's today thriving. She's today kicking, fit as a fiddle. And she's playing the fiddle in Austin. Shiragaru is smiling because he knows that person. She goes to Europe. Such cases. She's flying to Poland. She's flying to London. From Poland all the way to Bangalore. Shirav Garu knows, Usha Garu knows. She's an intelligent person. She's the one who is rubbing shoulders with CEO every month, not every day, every month. She's controlling teams in Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai, and Krakow, Poland. Even one fellow in Poland was creating problems. She came to me. Shirav Garu may not know this story, may know the story better than me. Came to me and said, this man who's 52 is bothering me. Don't worry, my dear devotee. I was about to say the name. Don't worry, my dear devotee. This fellow will be leaving the job in exactly 2 weeks. He did leave the job in 2 weeks. And therefore, the only problem in Krakow, Poland is gone. You all have, some of you have colleagues, some of you have got bosses who are a thorn in the, flesh. And you come to me, Mama, you told the story, what can I do? Right? I'm in blessing business. So that the enemy learns, right? Like a big conglomerate in Houston, the CEO had to go because the CEO didn't take care of maybe deferred liabilities in the balance sheet. Some of you know accounts. Our CEO knows. He didn't build enough current assets. Our CEO's wife knows. She's CEO too. Current assets you didn't build. Current liabilities are overpowering. This was under a CEO who was fired summarily by Shirdi Baba on the day and in the city. I happen to say, who is thinking uncle is doing? This uncle is doing everything. Sometimes through me, sometimes through Rajeshwari, sometimes through our Jai Shimaji, Karthik, sometimes through Rani Garu. Lots of things to our CEO from Austin because he lit the flame of Shirdi Sai in Austin. He is called the father of Shirdi Baba movement in Austin. Well, he could become the father throughout the country. He's letting Sai uncle to do that job. Here, she doesn't know. She's just wondering, and then she goes home. After the Udi, she takes every week, once a week, she will go there. I'll take you to November 2003, where a miracle happens. This fellow Rishi who goes inside, so goes to Rishi, please. Goes to Rishi and says, Rishi, talk. You have to help me. You have to talk now. Because Shirdi Baba is saying that he is going to cure you. When Shirdi Baba, my uncle, says, even without saying, he cures people. Last week, he cured somebody who was having signs of breast cancer. That person was wondering, Mama, will they remove? Should I go to plastic surgeon? Mama, what will happen if it becomes metastatic? Those of you who don't know that word, a cancer, when it is spreading to the other parts of the body, is called a metastatic. She was wondering. I said, none of these things will happen, don't worry. One person who went through that were worrying, is it going to be radiation? Is it going to be some other treatment? Chemotherapy? And then is it going to be some other treatment? Will artificial intelligence be involved? When she came to me, I gave the truth. Less number of chemotherapy. Finally, one radiation. You will be all right. After all, you are familiar with these things. She's very happy now. Why I said 2 cases without naming is, there are lots of cases. Rishis only, I took you back to 2003 May, and now November 28th, 2003, Pujaji is saying, Rishi, you can heal yourself. And Baba spoke from the same wall, heal Rishi Puja. Same words came from the... You don't think that uncle is saying something. Long ago, from the picture, a 5-year-old boy in Frisco was playing when Baba used to come from the picture. Dr. Sejal, that's the name of the mother, used to come and play with the boy. When the boy was called for lunch, he will say, Mama, don't you see, Amma? Don't you see? I'm talking and playing. Baba is playing with me. The boy could see. What's his name? Sai. Jai Sai. What a nice name. Jai Sai was playing. He could play C. He could touch Shirdi Baba. The mother could not, but then the boy's movements showed that there was Shirdi Baba playing with the boy. He was hardly 4, 5 years old, 6 years old. Today he is in the college. He has come to know so much about Shirdi Baba. He once told me, I want to play with Shirdi Baba every day. If I play pickleball, he should play pickleball with me. That is a pickleball time for Shiva, one of our devotees. Evenings he plays at this time. If he plays cricket, Baba will play cricket. He's a cricketer, Jai Sai. He's a brilliant student. He's an honor student. He was a valedictorian. I'm not very sure. Yes, he was a valedictorian. He got so many awards. If you go to his home, he will be lots of, not on the fireplace, everywhere in the bedroom, his bedroom, there are awards. Like Shanmukha is going to get it someday soon. Shanmukha is already very bright in studies. Shanmukha has got a very exclusive living cum bedroom where he doesn't permit anybody on the day of Shirdi Baba's Dwarakamayi Puja except Sai uncle and Sai auntie. If anybody goes, he becomes Muhammad Ali, punch, sliding, punch, butterfly, all these things he will do. I don't know whether he's here today. He's here? Shanmukha. Yeah, where are you hiding? We are all fond of Shanmukha. Now the picture is talking, and therefore she says, okay, I'll go and pray. You heal because you said you are going to heal, and therefore she goes and prays. Baba is smiling at Pujaji. Pujaji is smiling in turn at Rishi. At that point, he is going his warm hand, her warm hand near the throat, and then suddenly a miracle happens. Rishi is heard whispering, Sai. Remember the story of Kubbagonam, Rajakumari, alias Raja Lakshmi. I always say Raja Lakshmi. Das Ganu's books say Rajakumari. 8-year-old girl, like lame and voiceless, right? Muted. Raja Lakshmi speaks when she goes on the 9th round. You all know the story. Father's name is KRS Mani. I was about to say LRS Mani. Oh no. LRS Mani is the dad of our cinematographer's assistant, great devotee, Sadhana's husband. His car says LRS Mani. He loves his father and he loves our uncle here. Therefore, he says, he whispers, Sai. And the whisper cannot be heard by the mother. The mother is waiting for 5 months. May 2003 to November 28, 2003. You do the math. 5, 6 months, right? I'm poor in mathematics. I did engineering, therefore I am poor. Gosh. They do. And the mother comes and listens. He says, Sai. But it remained a whisper, a lonely whisper, a very beautiful whisper from a 16-year-old high school student. She jumps with joy. Pujaji, Didiji jumps with joy, and Rishi wanted to jump, but then he doesn't have the strength. His right side is paralyzed. Goes there, Didi, and then mother talks, Pujaji, you come every week, you come every day, he is getting better. The news goes like wild forest fire, like a bush fire in New Orleans or California. Spreads everybody comes to know. 1 week later, I think it was the 3rd day, it's Wednesday, Wednesday, she gets a news, sudden phone call. In the evening, 6:30 p.m. in Delhi, gets a call from Rishi's mother saying that she's sobbing, she's crying on the phone. You know the reason? That day, Rishi said, Pujaji. She used to say very close, your Pujaji is here. He said, Pujaji. No, thank you, nothing, Pujaji. No longer a whisper. It is a loud sound. For his condition, it's pretty loud, not like your sound, your voice box. All these things he is doing without a voice box. That's what you should remember always. Because the neurologists, neurosurgeons removed his voice box. A fact that came to Pujaji, Didiji only that day. And she told the mother, Amritaji, It's a good thing you didn't tell us. Had you told us, I would have been discouraged. I thought he has a voice box, and therefore we can cuddle with that. We can canoodle with the voice box and then bring it live. That's what Poojaji was thinking. Without a voice box, that fellow was talking. That's what she came. She told on the phone. Poojaji took her car, ran at 60, 70 through Connaught Place and reached Rishi's home. It was evening, and then saw Rishi. Rishi saw Poojaji. There's a bright smile in the eye. So goes the story. Are you not moved? Are you not inspired that you should go and help such people? Rishi, today, you add from 16 to this year. Today he talks, walks, he sings. Shirdi Baba Bhajans he sings in the New Delhi's famous temple. What is that temple? Lodi Road, thank you. He goes and sings. He has got enough muscles to walk. All this credit he always gives. Rishi's mom always gives. Rishi's father always gives the whole credit, nothing but the credit to Yutat Shirdi Baba. They're dancing with Didi ji on their shoulders. Didi gets all the credit because Didi is one with Shirdi Baba. Like I am one with Shirdi Baba. You do namaskar to me, he takes, and then he gives it back to me. In my dream, he has said. He even indicates the people, this is true, from whom I should take dakshina. All the others, I don't even take one penny. Samvrinanubandha, relations of that devotee with him, makes him say he's going to meet with certain tragedies or some minor issues, and therefore he would ask for $108. He would ask for $11. One devotee long ago asked, he asked for 2 quarters. One devotee asked for $1,116 and 2 quarters. Look at the difference. These are all true stories. Uncle never makes up anything. Rishi's story, line by line, word for word, is from Poojaji's book. If I don't confirm, there is one devotee here who is very fond of this particular book. She's sitting there. Where is your husband? Ushaji, yeah. Usha knows this book. She loves this book. She reads everything. Line to line when I talk, she knows this is from Poojaji's book. Only thing is, Pooja is different. The name is different on the book, right? I'm very fond of this book. All the 9 miracles in this book are outstanding, real stories, but I'm very fond of Rishi because Rishi today is walking, talking. He's on the phone with his friends. He even went to college and passed. Brilliant scholar, right? So, what a progress. Are you not getting inspiration from Rishi? More than Rishi, are you not getting inspired by Poojaji, right? So, that's what. This is the book, authentic book. We have a devotee in Austin called Jaya. This author's name is also Jaya. Okay. This devotee Jaya is very, very popular and then very, very fond of Shirdi Baba. But then, what exactly happened to Dasganu Maharaj? Did not Dasganu like Shirdi Baba as much as Poojaji, as much as you all love Shirdi Baba? I think of him every moment in my life. A story is weaved into my mind. Without any of these books, I can do a satsang for 6 hours, 8 hours. Because people call me continuously, right? You never called me. But after listening and after enjoying some miracles, you will call me probably every Saturday, every Sunday. But don't call me at 1:30. I have told this to several people, please don't call me at 1:30. That is a little bit of lunch I take. My wife will give you the rest of the statement. Every day exactly at 1:30, not one nanosecond plus or minus, 2-3 devotees will call me. One devotee I have told 16 million times, he will make sure that he calls me at 1:30. He called me today. The only difference is, much to her chagrin, I go and take the phone and say, hey, don't you know I'm taking the little bit of lunchy? So can you call me after 15 minutes? No, Mama, you take 1 hour for lunch. Nah, I don't eat for 1 hour like you do. Ek gante. So I finished my lunch at 1:50. 1:51, I was on the phone. You ask her. It's a real story today. Every day. I don't mind if you're calling me. Without lunch, I'll attend and then you arrange lunch. I'll come to your home. Send your Cessna. No, everybody doesn't have a Cessna except our CEO and the COO from Austin. From the pages of Dasganu, all the other stories will be boring. I'm telling you honestly, it'll be boring to you, particularly the time for Perugu Anna is approaching. People will start looking at the microwave. I don't even know where is this microwave from my so familiar a home. Ah, there it is. Dasganu Maharaj refused to come to Shirdi Baba 3 times. For 10 years, he refused to resign his position. Baba wanted him to resign. For 10 years, he just dodged, played hide and seek with Shirdi Baba. You can't play hide and seek with Shirdi Baba. You can play hide and seek with this uncle. I won't catch you. I can easily catch you, but I won't. Because I respect you. I respect you. I love you all. I'll never, even bad things that is happening. Somebody did very bad things 8 years ago. If they come and knock on the door of Naveen Garu, I wouldn't say get out. Baba said get out to R.B. Purandare, Nachne, right? That fellow who said you will fail in the Vakil's exam, right? But then he passed next year. So many, 3-4 people Baba said, get the heaven out. I will not say that. But then, look at this. Dasgunu goes to VM, one devotee called the Valambi Master. We will call him VM. He's a railway station master at Kopargaon. Kopargaon, very close to the medical college at Rahata I went. You don't know where I did medical college, right? My professor was Shirdi Baba. I did it at Rahata Medical College. Some of you know that. That is why I seem to know some anatomy, some physiology, something about dialysis, something about cold, something about asthma, something about neurology, something about T1, T2, T3, L5, L6, something about your any part of the body. I know something. All these things Shirdi Baba taught me. You come to me with any pain, Baba will tell through me the exact location of the pain. Sometimes you need not tell anything. In the Sabha Mandap, Baba used to say, I take a lot of water. I walk about 8 furlongs, 7 furlongs from my home with that pitcher, 2 pitchers. I get hip pain a lot. I can't go and help my husband. My husband is cooking. And then the woman there is said, that's my story in the Sabha Mandap. It is there in Satcharita. I'm not saying anything. Right? I know her name. She is the one who went with the husband. The fakir came and said, I'll carry in the dream, I'll carry the pitcher. She ran away because afraid of fakir. She's a young woman. Oh, who is this fakir? I don't want to go anywhere near. When she went to Shirdi, he described the same condition. And then in the dream, she saw the fakir. And then the fakir is sitting there in Dwarakamayi. It is the same fakir. She started crying. And Baba said, is it not your story? In the dream I came. So when Baba comes in your dream, pay extra attention. If possible, if you ask for dakshina in the dream, give him. This has happened. Even today it is happening. Don't take this uncle lightly. You can take this uncle lightly. It's okay. But don't never take this uncle lightly. Right? Shiragaru knows about both the uncles. So, says, Valambi master goes there. He doesn't believe in any God. Okay, he's an iconoclast. And then he says he doesn't believe in Baba. He says, Baba is a bad man. He tells Dasgunu, why do you lionize him? All the people go under him, you give him water, you give him chandan. He is removing chanchal. All these things are about gadbad ho raha hai idhar. All these things are trouble for all of you. I don't believe him. He's a madcap. And then they both go to Dwarakamayi. Where else? Baba is washing all the pots. You are not attaching so much of importance to the 200 books written about Shirdi Baba. I have read all the 200 books, waiting for the 201st book. Somebody has gone to India. Said, any book you find on Shirdi Baba? But people bring the same books that I have, along with 15 India Today magazines. I said once, please bring some time. So bring some time, meaning waqt nahi hai. There's no time to talk with anybody, take care of all these things. I'm writing a book, magnum opus on this uncle. No time. So bring some time. They bring Time magazine. Very intelligent devotees, right? Would you do that? You will ask uncle, right? What kind of time you want, uncle? What kind of India we want? India today? No, India yesterday. He says, Baba is washing all the parts, listen to that. And then after washing, he puts the part with the mouth downwards. All the parts in a row with the mouth downwards. And then the VM says, oh, I am very intelligent. My IQ is 146. Baba's IQ will be 97. Okay, so American average IQ 98. That's what he thinks. Baba is only 98. Why are you doing, Baba? Are you not a madcap? All the parts have to be this side. Why are you putting all of them with the mouth downwards? To which Baba's only answer is, every part coming to me comes with the mouth downwards and bottoms up. Baba's answer in chaste Marathi. Marathi bhi jante hain, I don't want to say. In Marathi, it's a little bit offensive, particularly bottoms up. So, I'm telling you the English again. I am doing all this because every day I receive parts coming to me with their mouth downwards. Meaning every day, you all know the meaning. Every day people like VM, like you are coming, idiots. So I'm keeping all the parts mouth downwards. Similarly, he dealt with Kanubil, Baba dealt with Kanubil, a beautiful story. I am avoiding that story. Das Ganu is interested in meeting after Baba passed away. He was wondering, who is like Baba? There is no saint I see like Shirdi Baba. And one day near his birthplace, Nanded, you all know Nanded, the year 1919, he comes to know there was a Virakti Brahmachari staying on a rock, wearing nothing but a smile. He is just staying there without any worldly belongings. He just smiles. He is a Virakti sannyasi. He is called Virakti Brahmachari, real name. He is staying on a rock having no worldly possessions. So Das Ganu meets with him, and when he was performing Das Ganu's, his wife's ceremony in his place, Nanded, and he was very powerfully attracted to this Swami. He's not a Swamiji, like in the real sense. He's a brahmachari. He has got very bright eyes, shy. His eyes you cannot see, just like Shirdi Baba. I'm just giving you a hint. So he goes there, and the brahmachari turns away from Das Ganu. He goes there again, like that 3 times he goes there, he turns around and then goes somewhere else. Vaishnavi. Somewhere else. And therefore he is wondering, what? He is mortified. He is not even, I am very disappointed, Das Ganu. So how am I going to attack them? So he thought, okay, I want to give him some food. He sends one of his lieutenants, assistants, with a lot of nice food, and then he goes there, and then he takes the food. And the lieutenant, his assistant, he blesses. That's Swami, that brahmachari. And then, to which he is very piqued by this attitude of the brahmachari. What? He doesn't have any worldly belongings. He doesn't even have a dress. He is blessing. Let me go this time. After all, I fed him nice food through my friend. He goes there, and then Swamiji, that brahmachari says, he takes a look at him, and then he says, you call yourself a kirtanakar. He tells Das Ganu, you call yourself a kirtanakar. Have you left off ahankar? Kirtankar. Have you left your ahankar? You are full of ahankar. You are even wearing dress. Look at me. Das Ganu is a little bit picked. It's not offensive, but he's a very great man, it looks like. This story, Nanded, he's saying, ahankar ko chhod do. Did you not feel, how is ahankar? Every man has ahankar. Das Ganu. And at that time, you call. At that time, Das Ganu says, ahankar everybody has. You have, I have. That brahmachari looks a stern look. I don't have ahankar, he thinks. Ahankar, even Das Ganu goes, ahankar is 3 types. Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamasic. Some sort of ahankar is attached to every man and every woman in this world. He is just blah blahing to the brahmachari. And then he had the last laugh, you think? The brahmachari had the last laugh. And then very soon he was reading Das Ganu, found out, oh, this man is reading my mind. He's look at his eyes. He's reading my mind. He already knows everything. You come to know, very great people, if you go in front of them, they read your thoughts. You will come to know they are reading your thoughts. The subtlety, the subtle consciousness that is working. In the subtle level, you can read anybody's thought, particularly level 4, subtle's highest. Then you become mental, 5, 6, 7, 7, you become Lord Shiva. This fellow knew, and Brahmachari says, are you not engaged in writing the lives of saints? The first salvo he fires, the first salvo. Are you not writing? Das Ganu. Are you not writing the story of saints? Das Ganu has to say, he's already afraid of somebody. He takes a step back. Yes, Swamiji, I'm doing. Then he quoted a few lines of verse from the book, 6 lines particularly, which he wrote 6 days ago, not yet published in none of the 3 books that he wrote, right? 6 lines he read, that brahmachari, Nanga brahmachari, 6 lines, and Das Ganu took another step backward, and then, did you not take Ganga water? You received Ganga water from the feet of Shirdi Baba. What did you do? He's commanding now. And Das Ganu says, he is just quiet, inept, quiet. He is lost. And then at that time, some brahmachari says, did you not throw it over your head? You did not drink. You didn't drink that water from Shirdi Baba's feet. Ganga Yamuna, right? From the toes. Prayag nahi gaya. He got his Ganga Yamuna from the feet of Shirdi Baba at Dwarakamayi. You all know that. Therefore, he sprinkled it over my head. And then I said, why did you do it? You think you are a chaste Brahmin? That sannyasi is asking. Brahmachari, you think you are a chaste Brahmin? And you cannot drink the water from somebody's feet, from somebody's toes? To which already, he's bursting with shame. Who? Das Ganu Maharaj. Several great things are said about Das Ganu, but this is the brahmachari who caught him red-handed, went for his throat. Seeing the nature of the power. Why? Bobcat? Oh, bird. Okay. I thought Bobcat is interested in... the prasad doesn't include chicken. It'll go away. Every time I do a satsang here, sometimes Bobcat comes. He's aware of that. It won't create any mess. He'll just go, maybe peep through the glass. She wouldn't know that. Twice it has come. After several satsang here. He takes back and then, I'm sorry, seeing the nature, he goes there. And then also he goes on taking other things. Said, you have a letter in I'm about to finish. You have a letter in your hand, brahmachari says. And then take the letter out. That letter, he first says no, and then says, there is a letter. It is describing all the affairs, all the matter about the organization that you belong to. So take it out and give it to DG, Das Ganu, right? Take it out. So Das Ganu's getting the letter, and then he takes the letter out, and then there is one more person by the time. So he gives it to the person. That person gives it to Das Ganu. All right. So I have not introduced that person, I'm sorry. And therefore, each brahmachari reads the entire letter, and then not one word is missing. That letter contains all those letters. And therefore, there is also a last line. He had an affair with one Miss Z. We'll call her Miss Z. In the book also it says Z, no names. So that is there. Brahmachari already said you had an affair with Miss Z, and then that letter is a confirmation. So at that point, he is very ashamed. He left him alone. Das Ganu left that person alone. He came with Das Ganu. He left him alone so that he will correct himself morally, physically, spiritually, mentally. And therefore Das Ganu leaves, and then this fellow spends 4 hours that night with this brahmachari because he's very, very, he's very, very impressed with this thing. And therefore, the brahmachari that night is teaching 4 hours, and then he suddenly disappears. The district collector, he goes and says, Das Ganu was a Havildar, right? So he was in the police department at that time. He was about to resign next year, but then he is still there. He tells the district collector, PA to the district collector at that particular year was, you know, Nana Chandorkar. He was the police. He was the district collector's assistant. He then becomes deputy district collector. This story, Dasganu says, very often used to say he lived a very long life. And I mentioned to you about the district collector, N.G. Chandorkar, Nana G. Chandorkar. A great story about the two sons of Nana Chandorkar, Bapu and Babu. Great stories of what inspiration you can draw, but I am not going to say that because it's already 7:45, 1 hour and 5 minutes. And those two stories you will draw enormous inspiration. I have other stories also. I have brought 9 stories, of which 3. Babu and Bapu, I'll say next time. Never before told in my satsangs. All right? It's a beautiful story. He had 2 sons, one born in Kalyan, another born in Pune. And those 2 people of the 2, the elder one is, the younger one is Bapu. BAPU is elder one. He knew Shirdi Baba a lot, unlike us, all of us. From the age 4, he used to go to Dwarakamayi and take the chandan and freely apply on Shirdi Baba. Malsapati dare not do that. He didn't do that. Malsapati used to apply chandan only to Shirdi Baba's throat, neck. This boy Bapu, Chandorkar's son, he used to apply here. And hence a tradition, a culture started that everybody started celebrating Shirdi Baba with chandan on as a thing. A 4-year-old boy started that. And there are lots and lots and lots of miracles. Your bag is there, Bharti Garu. Your bag has been 3 persons took care of you. All the 3 you better thank. You need not thank me. No, I don't deserve. All the 3 did it. I won't tell the 3 names because from the next satsang, everybody will say, one day before, Mama, put my bag. Mami se baat karo. Shanti ji se baat karo. My bag first. Dear sir. That shows you have urgent things to talk with uncle. Or you simply don't have time for Shirdi Baba. Both of them it shows. You want to just run away after seeing Shirdi Baba for 2 minutes. We will start the puja right now. I hope you enjoyed the satsang in Srimati Rani and Sri Naveen and Sai Murari. And currently I welcome Rani Garu's parents here for the satsang. Rani's father has got a group here in South Haven. He has his own special satsangs. Today he is going to miss it because he is attending to the other satsang. He has got very good friends here. Lots of people of his age will be strung together and then they will be talking in Telugu and occasionally in English. Am I right? Yeah, he knows English. He follows English. Only thing is he is afraid of talking in English. Who knows? Another 3-4 times he comes here, he may get a driver's license. Hey, that's all possible in this country. You can do anything if you put your heart into it. So says that poster. So says this poster. If you put your heart into anything, you can do that. Look at Pooja ji. What a great inspiration, right? Rishi is now staying alive and you can talk with Rishi if he's still alive in New Delhi. You cannot talk with Dasganu. Dasganu Maharaj lived up to 103. Some of the longest lives. You can go to his Samadhi. Anybody knowing where is Dasganu's Samadhi? At least, you know, all Shivas know. Dasganu's Ushaji, to Usha. Dasganu Maharaj Samadhi. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, I don't know. Dasganu himself. Godavari banks, right. It is in Pandarpur. Pandarpur, Godavari. Several temples are there. One temple, the title will say, Dasganu Maharaj. Lived up to 103 years. Great man. We will do the puja. This Namavali has that great fame. You do it once, you do it 100 times, you do it 11 times, 7 times, the entire week some people have done puja. Everything they wanted happened. Just for 7 times. Once you do in the silent 1 minute silence, you ask for Shirdi Baba, that also will come to you. Some of the greatness of this puja revolves around these principles. Let us start the puja. Everybody is here? Vaishnavi is here? Oh, I see Vaishnavi. Always on the, very close to the mom. She is Vaishnavi, I never introduced. Yeah. All right, everybody is ready? Can we do the puja now? It's not even 8, therefore we will finish it. Om Sri Sai, Sri Sai Nadaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai, Sri Lakshmi Narayana Namaha. Om Sri Sai Krishna Rama Siva Maruti Yati Rupaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Sesha Sai Ne Namaha. Om Sri Sai Godavari Tata Shiladivasine Namaha. Om Sri Sai Bhakta Hridaylaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Sarva Hridayavasine Namaha. Om Sri Sai Bodhavasaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Bodha Bhavishya Pava Varjitaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Kalatitaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Kalaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Kala Kalaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Kala Darpa Damanaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Mrityunjayaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Amartyaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Martya Abhaya Pradaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Jivadaryaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Sarvadaraya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Bhaktavana Samartaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Bhaktavana Pradiknyaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Annavastadaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Arogya Kshemadaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Dhanamangalya Pradaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Dhanamangalya Pradaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Riddhi Siddhidaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Putra Mitra Kalatra Bandhudaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Yoga Shema Vahaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Apad Bandhavaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Marga Bandhave Namaha. Om Sri Sai Bhukti Mukti Swarga Pavargataya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Priyaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Priyaya Namaha. Priti Vardhanaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Antaryamine Namaha. Om Sri Sai Sachidatmane Namaha. Om Sri Sai Nityanandaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Paramasugataya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Parameshwaraya Namaha. Parabrahmane Namaha. Om Sri Sai Paramatmane Namaha. Om Sri Sai Jnana Swarupine Namaha. Om Sri Sai Jagadapitreye Namaha. Om Sri Sai Bhaktanam Matrudatru Pitamahaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Bhakta Abhaya Pradaya Namaha. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி பக்த பாராதீனாய நமக. பக்த அனுகிரக காத்தராய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சரணாகதவத்சலாய நமக. பக்தி சக்தி பிரதாய நமக. ஞான வைராகியதாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி ஞான வைராகியதாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி பிரேம பிரதாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சம்சய ஹிருதய தௌர்பல்ய பாப கர்ம வாசன சயகராய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி ஹிருதய கிரந்தி பேதகாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி கர்மத்வம்சினே நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சுத்த சஸ்வஸ்திதாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி குணாதித குணாத்மனே நமக. அனந்த கல்யாண குணாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி அமித பராக்கிரமாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி அமித பராக்கிரமாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி ஜெயினே நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி ஜெயினே நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி துர்தர்ஷா சோபாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி அபராஜிதாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி திரிலேகேஷு அவிகதகாதயே நமக. அசாக்கியரஹிதாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சர்வசக்திமூர்த்தயே நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி ஸ்வரூப சுந்தராய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி ஸ்வரூப சுந்தராய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சுலோக்ஷனாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி பகிருப விஸ்வமூர்த்தயே நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி அருபாவ்யக்தாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி அசிந்தாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சூஷ்மாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சூஷ்மாய நமக. சர்வந்தர்யாமினே நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி மனோவாகதீதாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி பிரேமமூர்த்தயே நமக. சுலபதுர்லபாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி அசகாய சகாயாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி அநாதநாத தீனபந்தவே நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சர்வபாராப்துதே நமக. அகர்மானேக கர்ம சுகர்மினே நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி புண்ணியச்ரவண கீர்த்தனாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி தீர்த்தாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி வாசுதேவாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சதாம் கதயே நமக. சத்பாராயணாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சத்பாராயணாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சித்தேஸ்வராய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி பாவனநாகாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி அமிர்தாம்சவே நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி அமிர்தாம்சவே நமக. பாஸ்கர பிரபாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி பிரம்மச்சரிய தபஸ்ஸர்யாதி சூவ்ரதாய நமக. சத்ய தர்ம பாராயணாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சத்ய தர்ம பாராயணாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சித்தேஸ்வராய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சித்த சங்கல்பாய 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 நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி யோகேஸ்வராய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி பகவதே நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி பக்தவத்சலாய நமக. ஓம் ஸ்ரீ சாயி சத்புருஷாய நமக. Om Sri Sai Purushottamaya Namaha. Satyadatva Bodhagaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Kamadi Sadvairi Dvamsine Namaha. Om Sri Sai Kamadi Sadvairi Dvamsine Namaha. Om Sri Sai Apedanandanubhava Pradaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Samasarvamata Sammataya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Sri Venkatesaramanaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Venkatesaramanaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Atpudananda Shariyaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Pravannartiharaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Samsara Sarva Dukkha Shayakaraya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Samsara Sarva Dukkha Shayakaraya Namaha. Sarvavid Sarvatomukaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Sarvantar Bahistidaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Sarva Mangalagaraya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Sarva Mangalagaraya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Sarva Mangalagaraya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Sarva Bhishta Pradaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Samarasa Sanmarga Sthapanaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Samartha Sadguru Sai Nadaya Namaha. Sadguru Sai Nadaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Nadaya Namaha. Om Sri Anantakoti Brahmanda Nayaga Rajadiraja Yogiraja Parabrahma Sri Sachidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj ki jai. Sri Sainath Maharaj ki jai. This 1 minute has its significance, all of you know, except perhaps the newcomers. They can contact me. I'll talk for 5 minutes about this 1 minute silence. We will do the Aarti.
Shri Sai Namo Namaha. Jai Jai Sai Namo Namaha. Sadguru Sai Namo Namaha. Om Sai Namo Namaha. Shri Sai Namo Namaha. Jai Jai Sai Namo Namaha. Sadguru Sai Namo Namaha.
Om Sai Namo Namaha. Shri Sai Namo Namaha. Jai Jai Sai Namo Namaha. Sadguru सद्गुरु साई नमो नमः।
ॐ साई नमो नमः। श्री साई नमो नमः। जय जय साई नमो नमः। सद्गुरु साई नमो नमः।
ॐ साई नमो नमः। श्री साई नमो नमः। जय जय साई नमो नमः। सद्गुरु साई नमो नमः।
साई नमो नमः। श्री साई नमो नमः। जय जय साई नमो नमः। सद्गुरु साई नमो नमः।
ॐ साई नमो नमः। श्री साई नमो नमः। जय जय साई नमो नमः। सद्गुरु साई नमो नमः।
ॐ साई नमो नमः। श्री साई नमो नमः। जय जय साई नमो नमः। सद्गुरु साई नमो